Hi guys. It's Lauren, a Violet Femme. As you may have seen, I've been pestering people for questions for a question and answer video. And as promised, here it is. I finally got a decent amount of questions. So, here we go. Yeah, I'm a bit nervous filming this. I don't really like having to talk, and hearing my voice and seeing myself talk is not one of my favourite things, but I figured I wanted to do a video, so here we go. I got a lot of anonymous questions this time. I think all but one are anonymous, which is absolutely okay. Nothing wrong with that. And I suppose we'll just get right to it. The first question is from an anonymous asker, and they want to know what my absolute favourite movie is. My absolute favourite movie is probably Breakfast at Tiffany's. I've seen it 50, 60 times probably. I just love it. I haven't watched it in a while actually, I might do that soon. And the second question is also from an anonymous asker. They want to know what is something a lot of people don't know about me. Even my close family and friends. I live with my twin sister, so there's not a lot we don't know about each other. She pretty much knows just about everything about me, and vice versa. But a lot of other people who aren't my sister don't know how much of a massive nerd I can be, especially when it comes to TV shows. There are certain TV shows and certain movies that I love, and I will spend hours, reading fan fiction and browsing Tumblr and just fangirling over it. The next question is, what is my passion? Hang on, my nose business. Thank you. My passion? I don't know quite what my passion is. I have a lot of things that I'm very passionate about, and mostly in equal measure, and there are a lot of things that I enjoy doing. But I guess my passion is being creative. It's not so much a specific thing, like I'm passionate about writing, I'm passionate about reading, I'm passionate about fashion, passionate about makeup, passionate about photography, passionate about, so very, very many things, and I guess the way to describe that is that I'm passionate about being creative, I guess. Yeah. The next question is, what is my daily makeup routine? This is going to be a long answer because my daily makeup routine, depending on what time I get out of bed and, where I'm going, what I'm doing, it can vary quite a lot. I'll scratch my arm. Normally I start with a primer, and then I go on to a colour correcting concealer because I have quite a lot of redness and acne. And then I put on a BB cream as my base, and after that I normally contour, sometimes with cream concealer or just with a contour powder kit. And then I do eye makeup, including eyeshadow, eyeliner, eyebrows. I normally put on a blush, and then I go through and do a separate highlight on my cheeks, along with, the highlight that I do in the highlight and contour palette. I also highlight and contour around my jawline, and then I do my lips with whatever I'm doing that day. My favourite lipstick line is the next... Oh, and then I do mascara and eyebrows and finishing touches and powder and stuff. Yeah. The next question is my favourite lipstick line. Now I have a lot of lipstick that I really like, but the one that I keep going back to is the Australis Villa Lips. It's a matte lip cream, and Australis is an Australian makeup company. I've got about 3 of their matte lip creams now. I've got a red one, I've got a dark purple that looks black on, and I most recently got this one, which is a special edition metallic one. It's like a brownie, it's a brown, but it's got like a metallic gold glitter shimmer through it. And it's called Rewind. And unfortunately they've stopped making this now and they've stopped selling it, but I managed to find it on sale at my local Priceline for about $3. And I'm wearing that right now, but I've layered it over this Rimmel lip pencil in Cappuccino, which actually went on a lot darker than I thought it would, but anyway. The next question is, how tall am I? I don't actually know how tall I am. My sister's about 160 centimeters and I'm taller than she is. So I would say I'm in the high 160s, definitely at least 165 centimeters. My sister's pretty short, yeah. Although most of the time you can't exactly tell how tall I am because I'm in a wheelchair, so height not really an issue. The next question is the worst haircut I've ever had. I've never had a truly awful one that I hated at the time. But most of the bad ones were my choice. I mean, fringes are kind of an obvious one, as my hair is very fine and very thin and it gets really greasy really fast. So it's basically like having an extra oil slick on my already oily face. And yeah, they just never sit properly, and I kept going back to fringes, and no. The haircut I like most that I've had is the one I've got now. I mean, it's easy, it's simple. I can't do everything that I used to do when I had waist-length hair. Like I can't really braid it, and I can't do really intricate stuff. But it's so much easier to look after and so much easier to care for. Like, I hated washing and brushing my long hair because it was just a nightmare. And my hair also knots really easily, whereas this is more manageable with the tangliness. It's quite dry at the moment though. The next question is, what is it like in Australia weather-wise? Is it hot? Is it humid or cold? Are there seasons? Right now, it is hot as balls down here. I live in Queensland, which is kind of subtropical, so when it's hot, it's usually really, really humid. I don't think I've checked the weather report today, but it's probably like high 20s outside and pretty humid. I think there might be a storm coming later. That's normally how things happen. I'm inside. I have my air conditioning on floor, so I'm okay. I'm not dying, as I would be if I was outside. Are there seasons? Yes, there are seasons. Obviously here we don't get snow. There are parts of Australia that do get snow in winter, normally like higher altitudes and really, really way down south, like Tasmania. Yeah, here it's unusual for daytime temperatures in winter to be below 10 degrees. But in summer it's not abnormal for them to be, pushing 35. And as for spring and autumn, they're just kind of milder versions of summer and winter. Right now it's spring and it's been so hot, it's been like Christmas. It's been like Christmas, that's what it's been like. It's been disgusting. It's been so disgusting. The next question is, do I ever get tired of being so awesome all the time? When I become awesome, I will update you on the answer to this because I am not awesome. No, not awesome. But I will keep you updated on that. The next question is kind of a strange one, and it's a bit kind of like, what is this person thinking? Why do they understand these things? They want to know if I would consider getting sterilized as a free choice to not have any children. Or do I think it's not necessary because I don't think I will ever have sex with a man because I'm a gay woman. And do they want to know if I wouldn't because I want to be pregnant one day and I don't want the stress it would put on my body? And Anonymous, I'm concerned about you. Do you not know how getting pregnant and female fertility and reproduction work? Like, I can stop myself from getting pregnant without being permanently medically sterilized. It's called birth control, it's called a condom, it's called not having sex with a man. I would probably never get permanently sterilized. I mean, if I don't want to have kids, I just won't make the steps to go and get pregnant. You know, it's not like I'm accidentally going to get pregnant if I never have sex with a man. You know, for me as a lesbian, getting pregnant is going to be a specific thing that I set out to do. It's not going to be, oops, I had a one-night stand and now I'm pregnant. Oh no. I mean, that does happen, but for me, I don't think that's going to be an issue. Yeah, maybe one day I may decide that I don't want to be pregnant for whatever reason, and that'll be that. Right now I'm not so keen on it, but I'm only 24, and a lot could change. This last set of questions is from Memento Mori. And she wants to know, she's asked me 4 questions. The first one is that she wants to know what my dreams for the future are. My main dream for the future is just to be happy. Like, that's what I want. I want to be in a good place and I want to be happy. And I want to do something that I really enjoy. And whether that makes me a lot of money or not, I don't mind. Ultimately, for my future plan, I would like to have a future plan. The point is that I don't have one. I'm literally like a little tumbleweed. I just go along with the flow and do what I want at the time and don't really think beyond the next few years, few months, whatever. She also wants to know what's my favourite thing about myself. That's hard. I don't really think I have a favourite thing about myself. I mean my face, because my face is amazing. Favourite thing about where I live. I like where I live because I can literally walk to university in 5 minutes. And there's a Woolworths right underneath my building, so I never have to leave. But then that's also a bad thing because I never do leave. And her last question is that she wants to know what was the most exciting thing I did this year. Oh gosh, the most exciting thing I did. God, what would that be? The thing I'm most proud of this year, even though it's not the most exciting thing I did this year, is probably surviving uni and making it through the end of second year and getting a high distinction in one of my subjects. That was really fun. Not really, but I'm happy that I did that. So, most exciting thing though. Yeah. It's very scary when I look back on my year and there's nothing exciting. I'm gonna keep thinking about that one. And that's about it for the questions that I got sent in. If you like this video and you want to see more, I'm going to upload this to YouTube, so if you watch it on YouTube, leave a comment in the comment section below. Otherwise, if you see this on Tumblr, just send me a message and say you want to see whatever video, another Q&A video, a video on a specific topic, or whatever, and I will get around to doing that. I can also do a makeup tutorial if you guys like. I've always wanted to try and do a makeup tutorial. My setup is obviously not that great. I'm filming this on my MacBook. It's not horrible, but it's not exactly super professional. It's okay. Yeah, and that's about it. So I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you for sending me your lovely questions, and I love you all. You're all fabulous.